This is Markz.
Mario Kart Double Dash is no exception when it comes to the basic items. Banana peels are in every Mario Kart game and they're hard to avoid at times, especially the giant banana peel in Double Dash, which is the special item that Donkey and Diddy Kong have access to. Because of Double Dash's nature though, and I know I sound like a broken record because I'm using that term a lot, but it's true. The nature of this game is crazier than most Mario Kart games because of how wild it can get, and even more so now with the randomizer for Double Dash. There have been Mario Karts like 64 where the banana peels just follow behind you to protect you instantly. And they brought this element back in Mario Kart 8, and you don't even have to worry about where to place them, they'll just protect you no matter what. But in Double Dash, because of how crazy it is, you'll be tripping over these more times than not, unless you know how to avoid them. This is my guide on the best strategies on how to use these items to best suit how you play Double Dash. I could talk about how the other items work, but this item seems most appropriate. What you always need to consider is character tracking. Character tracking in Double Dash, although can be a factor that plays in other Mario Kart games, but is most important in this game, is when you memorize a kart's pattern and where the AI is going to go. Ask yourself, what patterns do they follow? When do they throw their items back or forward at you? Which way will they go when there are two roads? Most importantly, where do you need to place a banana peel or any other item so it is right in front of the path of their cart so that you ensure the other racer will trip over it every single time. Unlike 64 and 8, Double Dash doesn't let you create a barrier with the banana peels. If you need to block a shell from hitting you, you have to lay the banana peel yourself and just hope it blocks it. Once a shell hits a banana peel, both the shell and the peel will get destroyed. In my experience, immediately when you see the red shell bubble at the bottom, wait a second and drop the banana peel if you have one at the time. This way, the shell isn't so close to you that you'll just place the banana peel over the shell, and also so that the shell isn't so far that when the peel does get placed, the shell's AI won't just go around it. The AI of the shell adapts. If there are 3 red shells, well, then good luck to you. However, the only thing that can keep anything coming at you altogether with no worry is a giant banana peel, which you can only get with Donkey or Diddy Kong. While we're talking about them, let's go over how the bananas work with them. The Kongs will almost always get the banana peels, big or small, because the Kongs in Double Dash have an 86% chance of getting a banana every single time you pick up an item. Now, as opposed to just playing the randomizer, which you get the giant banana peel whenever, if you want to make use of the banana peels, you have to choose either Kong. For example, if you're going for a combination that is both offensive and defensive, the best combination is always Diddy Kong and Paratrooper. I say Diddy Kong because that means you can use his barrel train if you pick another lightweight character, and Paratrooper because of his triple red shell. Alternatively, you can pick Donkey Kong and Paratrooper. It's the same thing, but the kart's just not as fast. So you got the red shells always armed and a giant banana peel always ready to defend your cart. But you can't hold 2 special items at once though, and it's the same way if you choose both Donkey and Diddy Kong, if you somehow thought that that would overwrite that rule. Another thing that is very effective and I like to do is put the banana peels near the edge of the boost ramps, especially and always if there is a place to fall beneath the ramps. Perfect example of these ramps are in Wario Coliseum, Waluigi Stadium, and Bowser's Castle. Doing this can significantly impact the other racer catching up to you. This is a great strategy to do, but it still goes back to character tracking. You want to memorize the path the AI takes on the tracks. With a giant banana peel, there's less of a chance that the racers will miss it and don't trip over it. But for these smaller banana peels, however, it is important to memorize where the AI is going to be before driving off the ramp. In addition to this, there are other key parts of tracks where you can place these bananas and the racers will spin around off the map. An example I'll use is Dino Jungle. Before the first bridge with the large body of water, I've experimented with this before and found that placing specifically a giant banana peel at an exact place will cause the racer to spin out into the water. Here's another thing that you can think about, and that is that the AI of the racer is often all over the place. Maybe place a banana peel on the side, and the AI is probably wild enough to trip over it and just fall off the map. This advice does not apply if you're playing against someone locally, but it does if you're playing Grand Prix still. peel. I constantly remember these things when trying to get 160 points in all cup tour or 40 points in the other cups. And I'm talking about the 150cc engine class and mirror mode. 150cc you shouldn't have to worry about. 150cc and mirror mode are so crazy engine classes that I had to talk about this and make a guide to it. That is all I have to say about how to use the banana peels in Mario Kart Double Dash and its randomizer, and I hope you found this guide helpful.